Skeleton. The skeleton is the framework of bones. All the bones are joined together to form the skeleton. There are 206 bones in a body. Functions of the skeleton. It gives shape to the body. It protects the vital organs of the body. It allows the body to move. It produces red and white blood cells. Let's learn about the parts of skeleton. There are 6 parts of the skeleton: skull, ribcage, vertebral column, limb bones, girdles, joints. The skull. The skull forms the head portion of a body. It is made up of cranial bones, bones that surround and protect the brain, and facial bones, bones that form the eye sockets, nose, cheeks, jaw, and other parts of the face. The nose has cartilage, flexible bone, which is present at the bottom of the nose, which makes it easy to move. There are 2 jaws present in the skull: maxilla upper jaw and mandible lower jaw. All the bones in the skull cannot move, but only the lower jaw is able to move. The rib cage. It forms the chest region. The rib cage consists of 24 ribs, 2 sets of 12, which are attached to a long flat bone in the center of the chest called the sternum. The ribs are connected to the sternum with a strong flexible material called cartilage. There are 2 floating ribs, 2 each in both sets, which are not attached to the sternum. It protects the vital organs such as heart, lungs, liver, stomach, etc. Vertebral column. The vertebral column forms the backbone. It is made up of 33 vertebrae joined together in sockets. It is flexible, which makes us to bend, lay down, do exercise, etc. The vertebral column is further divided into 5 parts: cervical 1 vertebrae, thoracic 12 vertebrae, lumbar 5 vertebrae, sacrum 5 fused vertebrae, coccyx 3 to 4 fused vertebrae. Limb bones. The limb bones form the arms and the legs. The limb bones are divided into 2 parts: hind limbs legs and forelimbs hands. Hind limbs. Hind limbs form the leg portion. It is connected to the pelvic girdle. The upper leg or the thigh has the bone femur and the lower leg has 2 bones, tibia and fibula. The knee is protected by the kneecap or patella. Forelimbs. The forelimbs form the arm portion. It is connected to the pectoral girdle. The upper arm has a bone named humerus and the lower arm has 2 bones named radius and ulna. The hands have metacarpals, carpals and phalanges. The pectoral girdle has clavicle or the collarbone and the scapula or the shoulder blade. The elbow can only move in one direction as it is a hinge joint. Girdles. The girdles are bony or cartilaginous structure to which the limbs are attached. There are 2 girdles in the human skeleton: pectoral girdle, shoulder girdle, and pelvic girdle, the hip girdle. Pectoral girdle. The pectoral girdle is also the shoulder girdle. It fits the arms in it. It consists of clavicle, collarbone, and the scapula, shoulder blade. Pelvic girdle. The pelvic girdle is also the hip girdle. It forms the portion below the abdomen. It connects the legs. This is a very heavy bone and it bears most of the weight of the body. Joints. The joints are a major part of the skeleton. The bones are joined together due to joints. There are 4 joints in the body: hinge joint, pivot joint, ball and socket joint, and gliding joint. Hinge joint. It is present in the elbows and knees. It is a joint which shows open and close motion only in one direction. Pivot joint. It is present in the neck. It can move upwards, downwards, right and left side and straight. It can move almost in all directions except backwards. Ball and socket joint. It is a joint which has the socket and the ball which fits in the socket. It is present in the pectoral girdle and the humerus. Humerus has ball and the girdle has socket, and in the pelvic girdle and femur. This is a joint which allows to rotate 360 degrees. Gliding joint. It is a joint which is present in the ankle and the wrist. The bone is gliding on other bone which makes it easy to rotate in all directions. Try rotating your ankle and wrist like we do in the wrist rotation. It is possible due to the gliding joint. That's all for today. Let's meet you in the next video. Do subscribe. Bye.